with what is
Yes.
that moisture that we've been talking about for
it's
a week
funny.
now.
Over a week, I feel like the models
Yeah.
have been kind of sniffing out something, trying to get going, which isn't a surprise. The models are also based on climatology. We're now in June, so they are usually a little bit more sensitive on picking up something, whether or not it actually ever develops. And so far, we're not looking at any real threat of development.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, the official forecast from the Hurricane Center, which the human forecast compared to the human forecast compared to computers is always far better. So officially, we're not expecting anything to develop in the next 10 days. What we're watching, though, is kind of off the Yucatan. This is a big area of moisture. And really this time of year, especially early in the season, we tend to watch down toward the Yucatan and farther south to Central America. It's something called the Central American Gyre. What it basically is this big, broad circulation. And off of that, you can get little quick spin-ups. And that sometimes develops into a tropical system. And that really is what has been the model detecting, is maybe something trying to spin off of that. But they have not been very aggressive recently. They've kind of gone back and forth last week. But right now, this is per the Euro, just a surge of moisture affecting more of the Florida Peninsula in the coming days, and then some of that moisture moving up toward us Sunday and Monday. But the models are a little different on just how much rainfall we see. Now, this is the GFS, which is typically the more aggressive, not necessarily developing an organized tropical system, but certainly this wave moving closer to us and really bringing quite a bit of rain for Sunday and Monday. This is the Euro. This is really more picking up on something, maybe trying to get better organized down way south in the Bay of Campeche and sending that moisture our way with really no organized tropical system anywhere near us. But both of the models are picking up on at least that moisture coming our way. One thing to note, though, as we continue later in the week and weekend, we're going to see kind of this big upper trough, which will really increase wind shear. That rips apart anything trying to develop in the Gulf or elsewhere in the tropics. And that wind shear really continues into the weekend and early next week. So at the moment, the conditions in the Gulf for this coming weekend and early next week, not looking very conducive for a lot of organization. Rainfall, it doesn't really matter how organized or unorganized the Gulf is. That moisture is likely going to surge in first toward Florida, and then some of that making its way toward us by Sunday and Monday, depending on which model you look at, determines how much rainfall we could see. But really looking at the better rain chances Sunday and next week, and not even all of next week. So far today, we've had a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms developing. These may continue over the next couple of hours, going later into the evening and then coming to an end later tonight, and likely more coastal showers as we head into the day tomorrow. Much of us spent the day under sun to partly cloudy skies, so those few that got underneath those cooling showers really did help to drop temperatures. At Kenner, though, we did not get into the rainfall. 87 degrees our current reading after a high today of 93. We'll likely see kind of a similar pattern during the day tomorrow. Afternoon temperatures upper 80s, lower 90s, some of those showers, thunderstorms bubbling up. What's actually helping us out with our rainfall, coupled with daytime heating, is there's actually kind of a weak frontal boundary sitting right over us. Doesn't do anything for our temperatures, and the drier air is much farther to our north, but that little added instability has been helping us out with some rainfall. So about a 30% chance, mainly coastal during the day tomorrow. We'll have a little upper disturbance that might help trigger a few showers on Wednesday, but not looking very promising if you were hoping for some more rainfall. And then kind of taking the mention of rain as an upper high builds in for the rest of the week, and then we'll be watching for just how much rain we're able to squeeze out of that tropical moisture Sunday and Monday.